How's your relationship with your father? Is he around?
I'm a comedian.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it?
No, I'm just saying that you can assume that we don't talk to our dads a lot.
So if you were to be on Family Feud, it'll be your nanny and your mom and the UPS guy.
If I was on Family... Welcome to Almost Alpha, everybody. Today's guest, we have Felipe Esparza.
Esparza.
Oh,
I'm stressed
my
out.
God.
And Christina
You can do it.
I'm doing it for comedic purposes.
Do it.
Kartchner.
Cartagena.
Yeah.
Felipe, we have some issues.
What?
We never really talked about them. We never got into this.
Yeah, I beat you on Last Common Standing, right?
You ruined my hopes and dreams. You changed the trajectory of my life. In 2010, we did Last Comic Standing.
That's right.
And then you destroyed me. And how much money did you get?
Well, I was supposed to be $250,000, but my son's mom, she filed for child support the next day, so
Oh.
she took our money.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
She ended up getting like $140,000 because I would allow child support.
Right. But that's
I never
good.
paid.
But that's good that
You still got some.
that's good. That's more than I got. I got scale. I got SAG-AFTRA scale.
So what was that, like $1,000?
Something like that. But did you know that Last Comic Standing pays you per show, like scale minimum wage, but America's Got Talent pays you $0.
I didn't know that because I got my checks after the show ended, so I was like cash broke for like 3 months after the show.
Really?
Yeah, so the money that I had was the money that I earned from stand-up before Last Comic Standing that I had saved up. But I couldn't catch my checks till after the show ended.
Wow.
Because the county of Riverside County was trying to take everything.
Oh.
So but you're not a criminal anymore, huh?
No, I became a U.S. citizen 3 months ago.
Is that true?
Yeah, so
Wow.
now I could commit crimes without the fear of deportation.
But aren't they changing that now?
Which is really holding me back from being an arch criminal.
Oh.
Like, I had to drive the car while people were shooting out of it. I wanted to shoot.
Wow. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Whatever, like, do you feel like you need to overcompensate now for your years of missed out
man.
opportunities?
Like, I remember, like, that's something like my parents should have told me growing up. Like, I was like in a loop, you know. They never told me that I was illegal, and I thought I was illegal, and I'm calling other kids illegal at school. I'm illegal. I was saying, go home, back to Mexico, you wetbacks. But I'm the biggest wetback in the class.
Wow.
When did you find out?
When I turned like 18,
Wow.
Was it like because you were applying to a job?
no, we were applying for our green cards, and then my mom said, my mom stopped me. Whoa. You were not born here. They were.
Oh.
Wow.
I was like, oh.
Wow.
I said it in English. Que sad.
¿Cómo se dice wow en español?
Wow.
Sí. Is that true? Is that
Yeah.
true, Christina?
Yes.
Unless you want to say like wow, that means bark.
Is that true? Is that true?
And they laugh going, ja, ja, ja.
That's right.
offensive.
That's
sorry.
what you do. She's so correct. Because when you spell laughter in English, it's ha ha ha. When you do it in Spanish, it's ja 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 with a J.
Is that what you say out loud?
Ha ha, I don't know. Ha ha, yeah.
Oh, wow. Can I tell you?
Toto.
Joto?
Yeah.
¿Qué? ¿Por qué? Who, me?
No, that's how you say like the H is ho. Like,
Right.
Like to.
Sí,
That's
sí.
how you laugh.
I'm from San Diego, so this all resonates with me very well.
What part?
Del Mar?
By the racetrack.
Yeah. But I grew up with this is a very like typical white boy from San Diego story, but I had a Mexican nanny in my house who's like my favorite relative. She's lived in my house for 12 years, and this is some childhood trauma. Do you want to hear?
This makes me uncomfortable because you're talking about your privilege.
No, I'm by a single mom. San Diego's different. Like with all respect, it's someone who's like lives in your house, and she's my family. But
How much was she getting paid per day?
I'm saying she probably didn't get paid what she deserved because I had a single mom style upbringing in the tiny house.
Yeah.
But San Diego style respect but I don't know what that means. But I have like guilt because I'm not rich, but it sounds like I'm telling a rich people story. But whatever. So my family always told me my mom always said my first words were leche. And
So your mom she would wake up every morning
careful.
and go to Home Depot, pick up the lady and bring her home. Because it sounded like your mom was a single mom, but she couldn't afford a real babysitter.
Yeah.
So she was like saving money, so she would go to like Chula Vista to pick her up,
Sí.
right?
Mm.
On K Street.
Yeah. So then she would drop her back every night at 8 p.m. She would drop her back at Home Depot. It was quite a schlep to go down there.
That's like my ex-girlfriend. She wanted to get picked up and dropped off in the same corner every night.
Oh.
Felipe.
She said right here in La Esquina.
Esquina?
That means corner in Spanish. La Esquina.
Did you know that?
Which
Yeah,
is in
obviously.
English would be like catty corner.
So my mom always told me my first words were leche and chupon. And do you know?
Yeah, suck and milk.
Right, but for a baby, it's sir.
You were breastfed? No, of course, because you had a nanny, but
Sir, it means like leche and chupon is like pacifiers, what
Yeah,
a baby
chupon.
would say, But as you get older, it becomes more inappropriate with like filthy minds like
you said chipotle or chillon?
I said chupon.
Oh, chupon means the sucker or the little thing when you're a baby.
Yeah.
And chillon is crybaby.
Okay, fine.
How old were you when you stopped?
It was
getting
a few months
breast-
ago.
oh.
A few months ago.
I got breastfed till I was 5. I'm not proud of it.
Is that true?
Wow.
Yeah.
I have an aunt who did that with her baby till she was 4.
It was sad, dude. I remember, like, because they didn't let my mom into the school no more after kindergarten. So she had to breastfeed me through the gate.
Oh,
And I had to use my jacket to cover.
that was your only nutrition.
Yeah, it was sad because some kids were like, they had like snack packs and sandwiches. And nobody wanted my mom for a trade. They were like, what did you bring? Pickles and sandwiches? What'd you bring? And my mom was over there hiding like a drug dealer. Like, leche, chupon.
So you get it.
Yeah. She had horchata flavor and chocolate. Whatever. You know what horchata is?
Yes, I love horchata.
Yeah. It's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed by it's not like by the week, it's like by the breast has a different flavor. Like she just knows how to, she's very gifted. I could get her on America's Got Talent.
It was embarrassing growing up like that because we had like 7 kids, so my mom was always breastfeeding. So I always had to hear from my friends, bro, your mom has big titties.
Whoa.
It was so sad
Why is that sad? It's beautiful.
because I don't want them to say she has big titties.
Right, I understand.
Or they'll be like, you should tell her to feed me. They were bad kids.
They were what kids?
Bad kids.
I see.
3rd grade, bro.
Yeah.
Talking like that to me.
That's really inappropriate. I'm sorry that happened, and I'm grateful that you shared that with me because I think it's important that there's other kids who are going through the same thing, and they know that they're not alone. And sometimes that knowing you're not alone sometimes is enough to know that it's going to be okay. And look at you now.
Taylor, can you take your rat back?
Whoa.
It doesn't want to be with me.
It's my child. Please be respectful. I didn't finish my story about my nanny.
She
I
gave you
love
that one, right? That little chupacabra right there.
Sir, you know what? Honestly, you can call her chupacabra. That's not offensive to me, but rat is offensive.
Why?
He
I love
he
rats.
looks like that
She.
the guy that taught the Ninja Turtles how to fight karate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Splinter.
Splinter. Look at him. He has a splinter right. He got me.
Thank you. That's a high compliment.
Are you offended that he's using the wrong pronouns?
I corrected him, but
Splinterina.
okay. Splinterina. Okay, yeah. Yes. No, he's doing great.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to point it out because he wasn't.
Can I finish my story? So, my first word was I was told the narrative was leche and chupon by my single mom who hates my dad. And then when I was 20, I found Taylor's first baby book, and it's like Taylor's first steps is on this day, and Taylor's first whatever. Taylor's first word, dada.
Oh.
And I approached my mother, and I said, "Hey, Mom, what's this about?" And then she just wouldn't have the conversation.
Did she kill your dad?
No, Christina, that's not.
What?
Christina, that's not at all what.
That's what I got from it. It was like,
She undead him or
yeah. We can't unalived him.
unalived him.
Thank you.
Undead.
Be unburied him or something.
Yeah.
I
How's your relationship with your father? Is he around?
I'm a comedian.
Oh, you
so,
don't want to talk about it.
No, I'm just saying that you can assume that we don't talk to our dads a lot.
So if you were to be on Family Feud, it'll be your nanny and your mom and a UPS guy.
If I was on Family, and then I'd ask one of you guys to come on too, and my dog. Yeah, that's I never thought of that, but when you see like Celebrity Family Feud, it's always like a sad group of people. You know, it's like
They're friends.
wow. They don't allow normal people to get away with that. You'll never see like this is Carl who works at the FedEx store, and this is his neighbor, and this is.
That'd be a good one, huh?
Wow.
It goes, we have Terrace Drive Street. And it'd be everybody from the Terrace Drive Street. Or right here, everybody from Barney Place.
I'll laugh too because I don't know what.
We're having fun.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know what that's in reference to.
No, because the Family Feud, instead of having family members,
Yeah.
they'll have people from the neighborhood, like
Yeah.
whatever street
Oh,
you in.
but that was a neighborhood that
Yeah.
you were listing.
She's from Utah.
I'm from Arizona.
I
What
thought you were
part?
from Utah. Are you not from Utah?
I'm from Tucson.
Can I?
Tucson, bro. That was the first place I ever had fries with ranch and bacon bits.
Wait, what else?
Same.
Fries with ranch and bacon bits?
That was the first time I ever had ranch, bacon bits, and fries together ever in my life. It was in Tucson, Arizona.
It was at EG's.
EG's. Yes. How did you know? God damn
Were
it.
you there?
I was there.
She's a fan. She
She knows,
I
bro.
watched.
And she knows what I'm talking about. That place house. Also, was the first time I ever had fries with mozzarella and spaghetti sauce.
Okay, now you're saying weird shit.
Yeah, they were like mozzarella fries. They were mozzarella fries.
I don't
Yeah.
know where that's from.
At EG's.
No.
Yeah.
EG's did that?
Yes.
You liked it.
Yeah.
Why are you so upset about this?
Because my EG's wouldn't do that.
While the EG's I was working out, I winked at them, and they knew. I went.
This is something that only Mexican people can do, and it's amazing that whistle.
Yeah, I did a show in not EG's, in Tucson back in the day at a.
Club
Some-
Congress.
No, man, it was worse than that one. It was bad, man.
I've done that. It's that comedy
It was.
club.
I forgot the name of it, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but
But it was a place. They would fly you out on Southwest, pay $150, and then the next day you just fly back.
yeah.
And they had a room. The promoter was a 6'5" Mexican, and he had a big fat neck. At the back of his neck, looked like a pack of hot dogs. But like he had rows, bro. Like
Oh,
it looked like a pyramid, bro, like a Mayan skin pyramid.
I know him.
Do you know him?
No.
And is that
Bugsy's. It was called Bugsy's. The name of the club was called Bugsy's.
Never heard of it. That's
And there was a lot of drug addicts there because I remember they were clapping like this.
Can I be honest, Felipe? It seems like you're trying to hide something with your neck today.
No, my fat neck, yeah. It was cold today, but I'll take it off.
No, you're allowed to be. I'm not. I please don't unalive yourself on this show. It would be good for ratings.
That would be
though.
cool.
This is my favorite scarf right now. I got it in Dublin.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're an international.
And it says made in Dublin. They don't say made in China or Mexico
Wow.
or the USA. It's actually made where I got it from. It's hard to find something nowadays. Like you buy something actually made there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Even me, bro. I was born in Mexico. Look where I'm at.
So now that you're an American citizen, do you feel patriotic?
Hell yeah, bro. Like, I want to buy a gun, but I can't find the right one to fit my fat trigger finger, bro.
Does your finger not fit inside gun hole?
No, bro. I'm the only one because I gotta shoot my trigger with my T finger. Like,
Really?
Go back, British.
Why? Can I tell you? I did a show when there was police officers there. I did a benefit show in support of the LAPD. I'm an ally. I think it's good to do
When
that.
was this?
I'm sorry.
When was
A
this?
couple months ago, and the Christmas thing, I got invited, and I asked, I was like, do you think it's good to be friends with police officers? That's what I learned in life. And I said, do you think I should get a gun? And then she goes, are you going to use it? And I went, she's like, I didn't think so. She's like, get a baseball bat. That was a police officer's move. So my suggestion to you is, have you ever tried using your pinky to hit someone with a baseball bat?
Yeah. But she was right about the baseball, but she didn't tell you that in Los Angeles or anywhere in California, you can have a bat for protection in your car, but you gotta have a glove and a ball too, because they'll think you're a violent person. You only have a bat, so you gotta have a bat and a glove. You just can't have golf clubs. You gotta have a caddy inside the trunk.
Can you have nails sticking outside of the baseball bat?
Nails on the like Mick Foley style.
Yes, you can have nails above it, but you have to have like a ticket for the last Comic-Con you went to.
As long as you're cosplaying. Right. Wow.
But if you have like a fake zombie survival kit, you can have a bat with nails, and the police officer put you over. Officer, if you only knew what's out here.
What if your move was like, what if you're a great pitcher and your move was like, you could throw a ball really hard, and like that was your move? Like, what do you think that like Randy Jackson, rest in peace, Randy Jackson. I'm sorry you didn't know. Like, what?
The guy from
isn't that his name?
From
Randy
American Idol?
Randy Johnson.
The Big Hurt. He killed a pigeon with his ball.
Yes.
Oh.
Randy Jackson's still alive.
Good riddance.
Well, he did kill it, but it was an accident. He threw a pitch, and
then a bird flew by, and he just whacked him.
Can we pull it up, the
Never
real
forget.
podcast here? But like, do you think if he had a criminal break-in, he would rather throw the ball? Like, no joke. I think he'd rather throw a ball at the guy. How cool is that? Yeah, Randy Johnson hits a bird.
Well, he was called the big. He was called the big unit, so he probably whipped him with his unit.
No, the Big Hurt was what's his name? The other guy. Yeah, Frank Thomas.
He's the big unit.
Was he really the big? He was from Arizona.
There he is. He killed a little bird. Look.
It was a blue bird.
It was a bird.
It's kind of beautiful.
But don't you think this guy would be more? If this guy was like, if you broke into his house, would you rather hit him? If he's like, I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat or a ball, which would you pick?
A ball.
Would you pick the ball?
How big is the room? Do they have enough room to wind up?
That's a fair question. He's about 30 feet away from you, but you can't leave. Like, he's blocked. He closed the thing on you, and he's like, I'm going to let you leave, but I get to do one baseball thing at you. I get to hit you with the bat or throw a ball at you.
The ball.
You pick the ball?
Yeah.
So maybe, but yeah, but I just feel like that.
Just turn around, you can hit the back of my head or my back. A bat, he's gonna knock me over. He's gonna hit me hard. He's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
The bat seems like the bat. You would have to hit them in the head. The bat seems scary. Like, if I had a gun, I could shoot a guy in the leg. I don't want to unalive a person.
I hit one of my comic friends with a bat once, but by accident.
Yeah.
We were at the sports place, Big Five, and I was just swinging a little tiny aluminum bat, like that movie Casino when they killed those two guys.
Spoiler alert.
And I was just
You just ruined that.
And I just thought I was playing around. I was gonna stop the bat once I got to his leg.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I was give me your money. Where's my money at? Pretending that he owed me money. And I swung, but I didn't swing back. And I got him in the leg hard. Then I just dropped the bat at Big Five and said, I'm sorry. When I Gatorade.
Are you just making an excuse now and you actually did want to do that?
So you tell the court, I was just making a joke and I forgot it was
If you know the guy I'm talking about, I probably did want to hit him, man.
Was it Eric Schwartz?
No. That's your nemesis, huh?
No, I love Eric Schwartz. I was just trying to think of
like
somebody.
You're acting a little bit weird.
No, he's from San Diego. He's cool.
So your rival.
Jewish. No rival. My only rival is Taylor Tomlinson.
Because of the name, huh?
I adore her. She's talented. She's kind. But her name has ruined my life a little bit.
I really thought when I would see that name headlining, I thought it was you until I saw the picture.
Thank you. And
And I was like, oh.
You could have switched
Should I just legally change my name to Taylor Tomlinson?
and be trans.
I don't think I need to be trans.
Oh,
Just
I?
be Tay.
My name's still. I wanted to change my name. I have the same name.
I thought you wanted to change to be her.
No, I just want to change my name, and then I can because she's gotten my paycheck at the Laugh Factory before, but it's a Taylor Williamson, but she was handed it, and do you think I should?
She took your check one time from the Laugh Factory.
She got. It wasn't malicious. This is before her.
She knew.
I don't think she was like, I'm taking this.
I would do that.
How much was it?
It was probably $50, but she never gave it back to me.
Oh.
Can we get her?
No,
canceled?
she did that on purpose.
I remember going through those checks, and I would see comedians who don't live in Los Angeles, but their checks are there. And I'm like, well, he not getting $500? He must be rich.
Oh yeah, and they're never gonna get a phone call from the club being like, "Hey, we owe you hundreds of dollars." That's a call that no comedy club has ever made. Is don't forget to deposit your check. I know you need the money, and I know you're probably irresponsible and aren't aware that you have this money.
I was there once. My wife was here. She's a waitress at the Laugh Factory back then.
Really?
And there was a comic who got it, who was performing that night, and he didn't have any more money to pay for his drinks, so he made them sign over a check for him for that night, for that night, so she could pay the waitress.
Oh, that's sad.
Can I tell you my Laugh Factory scandal story? One time I did a show there, and I had a story on stage about someone next to me in a restaurant breastfeeding. This is very apropos for this episode. And we have a theme today. This is great. We've never had a theme before on Almost Alpha. This is great. So there's a person next to me, and I told a story about being in a restaurant, someone breastfed, and I told a story on stage. Then after the show, I'm in front of the club, and I'm talking to the door guy, and then this woman comes by who was heckling me the whole time, and I was just like, okay, lady. So then the heckler always comes up to you after the show, as you know. They think they were having fun, and they think whatever. And she starts talking to me. I'm like, and she's crazy. She's like silly but annoying, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm not fighting with her. But then I talked back to her in some way. I was like, okay, I'm done talking to you. You want to guess what she did to me? I swear to God.
She screamed.
She had 3 boobs.
She took out her breast and sprayed her breast milk on me.
Wow.
I swear to God.
Your mouth?
Did I open my mouth?
Did you like it?
I didn't open my mouth, but I put my hands out because I already ate. So I put my hands out like this, and I held on to it for later. And but then later I forgot, and I put my hands in my pockets, and it got weird. So.
Oh, ew.
But
you could have saved
how
it,
did
bro.
you forget?
I should have saved it.
You should put it over your face, bro, and walk with it.
I can't. It's got to be good, right? But I was like, this is like spitting is assault. This is definitely assault.
Spitting is assault?
So spitting is assault.
Yeah.
Is this correct, producer?
What if they're arguing with you, but they're already spitting?
I'm sorry?
What if they're arguing with you and the guy has like a lisp and he's already spitting anyways?
That's a great question.
It's about intent.
I think that's kind of like you when you hit the guy with the baseball bat.
So that was like an accident.
Right.
We were playing.
And I'm sure the camera I'm sure the security footage will show that it was a complete accident. You're just like, hey, buddy. Oh, whoops.
No, but the camera will also see me going like this. Oh, man, sorry. Oh, shit. No.
So spitting is assault. Can you look up if squirting someone with breast milk is assault? But I remember being like, this is crazy. Like, I remember the security guy at the Laugh Factory did absolutely nothing. And no one was with me. There was like 2 witnesses. And everyone was just like, this is weird. But because we're in a business of absolute lunatics, nobody cared. And I was just like, am I crazy? This is crazy. And she wasn't like, I'm going to kill you. She was just like, I'm squirting you with breast milk. And I told the venue, I was like, should I file? And I have issues with standing up for myself, And I was like, do I file a report? Do you have security camera footage? Is the threat of being sprayed with breast milk assault? Yes. Oh, the threat is assault.
Wow.
This is from like a law website in Kentucky.
Wait, so can you read it? So I don't have to read it. Is the threat? It's assault to threaten someone with breast milk sprays?
Yes, it is.
But is it actually? That's what the title is.
Yeah, Louis.
Yeah, apparently a woman from
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
That law.
Who did?
Louis Pastor.
Louis Pastor. Is he on The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Cool.
He was part of the Leche family.
So, but what would you do, Felipe, for real? Like, if
How
someone,
does she look?
she was not a looker.
But you are. I'm sure that you have like childhood trauma from being breastfed till you were 5. So.
Yeah, my mom was hot though. When she was breastfeeding me right there, I was playing with my hair.
Right.
I was trying to hold my leg like a baby.
Could you hold your leg and like that?
When I was a kid, yes.
You're very flexible.
I would like.
You still can. I can't do that.
I can't do it no more, but I would be able to, as a baby, while I'm breastfeeding, playing with my hair.
That's a lot.
Is that a flirt move?
Was your hair that long too as a kid too?
I think it was, but it was short, I guess. Yeah, it was curly.
So
I have pictures.
So I mean, she got the distance. Like it wasn't like she was probably as
Wow,
as we
man,
are.
she pulled them out the Laugh Factory.
Yeah, outside. Yeah, but like no one did anything for me. Like, could I sue the venue? Like, what should I do?
How about masturbating on somebody?
Oh,
Because I saw this video. I don't know if you have it. It was the grossest thing I
pulled
ever
it up.
seen.
Oh.
Yeah,
It was a woman shopping, and this guy finished off on her. And then you could see the guy running out of the Walmart. And then she said something like, that guy finished off on me, but those were not the words. He finished off on me.
Right.
And he just ran off, bro.
Right.
That's why he really was watching her and touching himself and then ejaculated on her.
What was the question, sir?
What?
What was your question to me? You brought this up, and then you had a question at the beginning. Is that assault? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that would be assault. That would be sexual assault.
There is like a
But she didn't see the penis. She only saw when it shot her, and then he put it back in. But then she like touched it.
Well, the real question is,
and they were like not near the lotions or nothing.
Oh.
Like she couldn't say it was Jergens or Nivea.
well, so here's the next level of the question. What if you make somebody think, and I mean this sincerely, maybe we should ask, I feel weird asking, I want the woman here to participate, but I also feel rude asking a woman this question. So I'm going to ask you, and if you'd like to participate.
I'll answer for
Really
her.
rude.
Okay, thank you, Felipe. So what if I made it look like I did that onto you? Like you look at it seems like I did, but then you don't find out for like 2 weeks. Like you watch the security cam footage, and I just put like lotion in your hair.
I'll be pissed because I think Howard Mandel, he used to have a bit about going into the Pussycat Theater or adult film movie theaters, and him and his friends would be in the back of the theater with water guns filled with lotion, and they would shoot them from the back.
That's a good idea.
So they'll be like, and they'll be pissed.
Yeah.
So yes.
So, but
I think it's assault, man.
But is that assault? Can you look up? Is it assault to spray lotion on people and make them think that it's something inappropriate?
It all depends where it is.
What would I do or think?
Yeah.
Oh, you
No,
didn't
that
ask.
You have to
Christina.
answer for me.
Do it as her. Though.
Oh, but I would call the biggest person in that place and get that guy beat up. And then, like, after they beat up, call the cops and say this guy tried to rob us all.
As Christina. That's Christina talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would say he tried to touch me, find like the biggest MAGA looking guy, Proud Boy looking guy, MMA looking guy.
Yeah.
And with I look for a dad girl, usually like a Burt Kreischer type with painted toenails, somebody who like a dad daughter guy.
Like Burt Kreischer meets Bobby Lee.
Yeah, and then like, man, like that guy tried to touch me. He likes little girls, and then boom, bro, how'd that guy kill him?
Jesus Christ, you're a crazy person.
I'm diabolical.
So
I
what?
think.
Yeah.
No, that was what I thought. Thank you.
I mean, what else am I gonna do, man? I'm 4'11", I weigh 100 pounds, size 0.
Ew.
I'm done here, bro. I have no chance.
Would you? So you're saying you would find someone that looks like me to save the day?
Mm-hmm. Somebody crazy, bro, with a little dog.
You know what's interesting? Do you ever think?
Hold a dog like a machine gun.
Do you ever think about this? Like, if you saw like a kid in distress at Target who's like crying and alone, as I age and get older, I think, could I safely help the child?
You want to kidnap a child?
No, I don't want to kidnap the child.
I think that's how.
When I'm clean shaven, no, miss. When I'm clean shaven,
You look a grown-up Stewie.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll accept that. You're so proud. You're so proud of that. I've never seen so much joy in your face in my life.
You look nice now with all shaven, like a nice guy.
And I look like I could like pick up a kid and be like, "You looking for your parents? We'll figure this out." But then like right now, I feel like I'm on the borderline of like, I mean, I have the dog in my lap, so like that's helpful. I think you tell me. Is it?
No,
It's.
I'll just leave that kid alone, bro. Let him cry. Mind your business, bro. Don't get involved.
So like, do you feel like you could pass as somebody who could not mind their business, or do you think you have to mind your business?
I mind my business, bro. I see a kid crying, man, and if I'm with my kid, we start crying with him, like make fun of him. And
is that what you do?
I saw a kid crying one time, all mad. He was behind his mom, calling her bitch, and this, you fucking bitch, you fat bitch. And he was crying right behind her. And then my friends, my brother, my son and I, we hey kid, and he got more mad, bro. He wanted to assault us.
Whoa.
And then the mom said, "You see what happens? You look stupid, don't you?" And then he stopped crying and he stopped punching her.
Was it a white kid?
No, it was a Latino kid,
Really?
real chubby with an Edgar haircut.
Oh, that's my next guess.
Yeah.
White. I feel like white kids talk. I mean, the stereotype, which I find to be true, is white kids talk back to the parents more. Maybe in private though. Maybe. 'Cause I saw this kid. I was at Walmart, and I saw like a kid on FaceTime with his mom, and she was looking for a gift card for Nintendo Switch, and the kid's just yelling at his mom, saying, "No, that's not the right one," and like yelling, and I was just like, "This is wild." And
maybe sometimes the parents aren't that smart, man. They need to get yelled at.
oh, you're on
And that kid is probably smart. He's
Right.
probably like doing their bills. He's probably
right.
filling applications for them. He's probably doing everything.
Wow.
He's the man of the house, even though he doesn't make any money.
Interesting. I hear you. Like sometimes dumb people need to be yelled at.
And like he said, "Mom, you're an idiot." He goes, "Ma," you know. He said, "Get it together.
Interesting.
Get the right one. Get the right card."
Would you ever yell at your mom?
Yeah, she's a fucking bitch. I'm so sorry. No,
Listen,
I would
she's a
never.
big-
I really wouldn't. No,
She is, bro.
I'm so.
She's a big
I'm really.
listener.
I'm really nice.
Have you ever yelled at your mom? Have you ever called your mom a negative name?
No, because you can't cuss in Mormonism. I don't know what an ugly name would be.
I bet you never said like you're a whore.
No.
Okay.
Once she said I looked like a slut.
Wow.
Well, the power dynamic is really odd. The power, it's like, so your mom had
She
power
was
over
an
you.
actual mom. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's how it's supposed to go.
Interesting.
My cousin, I think, are Mormon, but they haven't told us because they live in West Valley
Yeah,
and
embarrassing.
Utah, Salt Lake City.
Wait.
But we didn't. We're born Catholic, but they've been living there for the last 30 years. But I think they're Mormon, but they never told us.
This is interesting because Ben Affleck has those cousins who are Mormon on that swinger show on Hulu.
No,
And
they
now
found out that they're not related.
Can you please just
Sorry.
don't negate me on my show?
I thought I was going to
We don't-
fact check.
We don't
I thought
fact
you
check. We don't fact. I'm your mother
I
now.
feel scared.
We don't fact check on Almost Alpha.
Is he allowed to do that?
Yeah, that's Brigham Young right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but there's a woman who claimed to be Ben Affleck's cousin. I'm just saying, like, and she's on the Mormon show where they're all swingers. But I'm just saying that'd be cool if there's a whole like trend of like celebrities' cousins being Mormons. I'm just trying to, But she took it away from you.
Sorry. What?
Can I tell you, Felipe? Can I say something to you?
Yeah.
I feel really bad for mispronouncing your name earlier because I just adore you as a person, as a comedian, and I'm gonna explain what happened. Her last name stressed me out.
What's her last name?
Kartchner.
I don't know why that's stressful.
Because
Kartchner?
I don't know if I want to be here anymore.
Kartchner?
Kartchner.
Kartchner.
So I was
That
like
German?
saying Felipe, and then I'm just like then I'm just thinking, and I'm just like, I gotta do Kartchner coming up, and I just threw you both under the bus.
Yeah.
That sounds like an excuse that you made up. After.
No, I'm being honest. He knows I know. I've
think
complained
that's
about. I've
real?
talked about you in therapy. I'm like Felipe Esparza. I didn't even get to that. I've said his name.
Took my fame.
He ruined my life. I know his name. I know too much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like what? What's too much?
Were you top 40 or top 20 on Last Comic Standing? How far did you make it?
What are you trying to?
Top
what are you trying
100.
to do?
Top 100.
So let's be fair though. Top 40 and top 20 are the same. Okay. Yeah. I got screwed on Last Comic Standing. I'm gonna say this. Producers screwed me, and Fortune Feimster got screwed because the way they did Last Comic Standing. This is an expose. Okay. Last Comic Standing 2010.
And you guys had great sets, by the way. You were in Fortune Feimster.
Thank you.
It was a great set.
Thank you, Felipe. Thanks, it makes up for everything. I'm bitter. So listen.
Why do I have to be in the middle?
Yeah, listen. Before you were born, there's a program called Last Comic Standing. It got uncanceled for the 4th time.
2010.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah.
And the way that the show worked is that the show was producers picked who goes until the top 10, then it becomes a legal game show, and then they can't mess around with the voting. But producers picked before then, so they got it, the semifinals, round 2. They had 40 comedians from around the world, and then they had 2 tapings of 10 acts. But they did taping 1 with 20 people. You were probably on it. I don't know. But they picked 5 from group 1 already. So they already picked 2 weird guys.
You're saying too much math right now.
I got screwed. I'm handsome also, but they didn't have a category for handsome. So
I know you're talking about the guy who spoke to his sock.
Right. It was not even a comedian.
Yeah, the weird guy.
No one's ever seen him before or after. And then Mike Kaplan, I love him, but we both had hoodies on. We're both Jewish guys with hoodies. And so they had 2 weird guys. If I was cast, so by the time I perform, I'm on episode 2. They had 20 acts and they picked 5 more. They're not gonna have 3 weird guys on the same show. So I got bamboozled.
You really think you're that weird?
I know he knows. Felipe's he knows show business.
I know what you're saying because I remember we were sitting in that table when it was Lil Rel, Eric Andre, and I don't know the other comedians, but they're all black. And then Alonzo Bowden passed by and said, they're going to pick all you guys. And then you overheard when you were standing next to the weirdos, oh my God, did I go for weirdos too? That's what I thought too. Because I saw Christina Alonso come in. Well, one of us ain't going to make it through. Hope, and I know it's going to be me.
Yeah,
so when you say weirdo, is that like pervert?
No.
Okay. That's just what I think of when.
Were you in a big photo we took?
A family photo?
The big photo of all the top 40 or top 20?
I know. I think you were in a top 10 photo.
Because I started noticing that they started putting people that are not gonna make it through the show on the side of the photo. So when they take the big photo and they put it in the thumbprint, they'll be gone.
Well, because there were people who.
Because I remember I spoke to Joe List.
Yeah.
And I asked him, well, what did you break the law or something? He goes, why? Because I know that when they took your photo, they grabbed you from the middle and they put you on the side, and then you were never seen again. You were like the 80s character in a sitcom that went upstairs and never came back.
There was people who
I don't know.
There was people who filmed 2 episodes of the show, and then they have like premiere parties. Like, I'm gonna be on Last Comic Standing. I didn't get to the finals, but I'm gonna be on the show, and they just cut them out like they never existed. And Joe List was one of them, but he's doing really well now. He's okay.
Let's do a true crime podcast.
Right now?
Yes, I would like to switch.
Should we switch? Okay.
Yeah. So where are they? Do you think they are still alive?
He's very successful. He's alive. He has a better career than I do.
Oh.
You should go on his podcast.
Okay, maybe.
Why are you on this one? This is his reparations to me. Like, I feel like...
He literally begged me to be on this.
Shh. But, like, do you feel like we're even now?
No.
Do you feel like...
Do you feel we're even?
I was going to say yes, but now no. Can I get more out of this?
Yeah.
Can I tell you, this is a good guy. Like, you look out for young comedians.
You're
it's
sucking
really
up
cool.
to him in a weird way.
No, maybe he's genuine for a second.
The weirdo title does add up, now that I think about it.
My problem is I'm looking to rebrand. We're going to wrap up the show in a second, but I'm looking to rebrand because I've been the awkward dorky guy. I've been there, done that, like America's Got Talent, I kiss Heidi Klum, and like, oh, look at the guy, dude, whatever. But like, I'm like handsome, like I got the gray beard. I'm like daddy.
I like the beard though.
Thank you.
You look tough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I thought you were one of the Owen Wilson brothers. Taylor Wilson.
Do you really mean that?
Yeah. For reals. Cause you sound tough. You look different, bro. You look like the good looking Sklar brother.
This is the nicest thing anyone could ever say
For
to
real,
me.
bro. You look like Jack Tripper right now with that beard. What's his name from
Yeah.
Three's Company?
Yes, John Ritter.
John Ritter, bro. You're John Ritter.
These are like high compliments.
Well, I'm not lying.
I mean, I've never heard of any of these references. So
This high compliments.
doesn't seem like it, or else I would have heard of them.
Are you trying to make your wife jealous right now? Is that
No.
what's happening?
Oh.
Are you threatened by this? Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, so like I'm like a daddy now,
Yeah.
You agree? Is that inappropriate?
How old are
Daddy?
you?
15.
15?
That's the new thing. All these influencers, they're all like underage, and you should just have them on your show, and you act like it's
I
normal.
thought you were 15, bro. She's getting taller as we talk. Her voice is changing.
Thank you. I think
It's good. There comes a time,
it
and
cracks sometimes.
have you heard Paris Hilton's real voice?
No, but I smelled her before. I was at the Laugh Factory. I was standing outside to wait for my spot, and there was too many people inside, and I came to get fresh air, and she passed by me with my friends. And then when she left, we could still smell her. She smelled like this perfume.
Was it good?
Rich,
Ooh.
clean, bro. It smelled like a clean person. The way my wife smells, just clean.
That's beautiful. So non-scented.
Non-scented, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know Hollywood stinks, like smell like gutter, homeless people, but with a breath of fresh air.
Oh, that's amazing.
Then she got a DUI that night. Cause she was smelling alcohol afterwards.
Can I
You
show
were
you real
smelling beer.
I want to show you. You got headphones behind you? Paris Hilton has a real voice that right behind you on your left, my friend.
Thank you.
Come here. It's a real professional show.
Morning, not late at night.
It's okay. Yeah, just press play.
Sugar first. Rice Krispies. Then I love marshmallows. So I basically pick out all the marshmallows from the Lucky Charms. I found a better way to do this because on Amazon they sell the bags of just marshmallows. So this is like
It's a real voice.
the old school way of doing it when I was little.
You see that?
She was lying to all of us.
Tastes
She
so
switches
good.
back.
And they
Felipe,
sell
stop looking.
Actually,
Felipe. Felipe.
I don't.
Mira.
Yes.
Felipe, you're so happy. Take off the headphones.
Clip is over.
He's so happy.
I like cereal, bro.
Oh, it wasn't her. It was the cereal.
I don't think she's ever made a bowl of cereal though. The way she did it.
Yeah, that was.
Felipe, that's not the point of the
No,
video.
but if you're eating a bowl of cereal, bro, every box is different, man. And before you even put it down, you read like there's like a toy in the back, or
Right.
then you pour it.
Felipe, can you focus?
Yeah.
She was scamming us for decades.
For what?
But if you've noticed, I've watched more of her clips.
Yeah.
She doesn't stay in her real voice.
Right, because there was
I
an
think-
accident. She's playing a character of like a ditzy girl.
But now that she's trying to rebrand herself and be a normal person, she still has that voice. Like, it like switches. So I think she made that other one her real voice as well. Just like how gay people Okay, never mind.
I'm not gay.
That's cool.
But what we were talking about her voice? I didn't see
doesn't
anything.
matter. Listen, let's wrap up this.
I was thrown off by the cereal, but her voice. What's wrong with her voice?
No, but because she does the high pitched.
Everybody does that in California, though.
She does
it's
the
a California
vocal
thing.
fry, which I've been accused of.
It's a California thing, man.
The
Like,
Valley.
so you're in the so you're from California, right?
Yeah.
So I got this new phone, right? It's an iPhone, right? That's California. And she said, but you want to sound smart. So I got this new iPhone.
Right.
You use less vowels if you want to be serious.
But you gotta do the.
At the end.
Can you do it?
I think that's Do I do it naturally?
Can you do it naturally?
That's good.
Thank you. Yeah. Where do people think you're from with your accent? You have the most unique
They think I'm from LA. Okay. But some people don't know. They say New York. I don't get it.
You do not seem like there. What's the word that you can say these days?
No, go for it.
But I know that I enunciate better now because they don't ask for a translator on the phone no more. Yeah, sometimes they ask, "Do you need someone that speaks Spanish?" I said, "No, man, I don't understand Spanish either." No, English.
Christina, can I ask you a question? How alpha have you been recently?
Okay, thank you for asking in a polite way.
Yeah.
You were going to be mean about it. So, as you might know, I'm a beta. So, I don't do anything alpha ever. Like, one time I joined Scientology and paid them $50 just so that I could leave after 4 hours, and then I had a panic attack in my car. But since you gave me this assignment, I'm trying to be more actively alpha.
Okay.
And so the other day I went for a walk, saw an old lady. She was carrying her groceries. And I took the groceries and I left.
I'm sorry, Felipe. I don't know who this person is, honestly.
I don't know. That's alpha. That's like, I'm taking a stand. Those groceries are mine now, bitch. And I had a gun.
Do we call the police? I don't know what do we ever respond as American citizens? Are we supposed to do something?
She took it to the next level.
What's the next level?
She took it to the next level.
Oh, she took it to the next
alpha,
level.
yeah.
Yeah, I apologize. Felipe, have you done anything alpha recently?
Like what?
Like, I don't know, like robbed
an old
lady
with a gun to her head.
I can tell you mine.
Let me see.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do mine.
Oh yeah, man. When I was sitting in my window seat, an American on the way here,
yeah,
the lady in the front, when I got in, she asked me, "Are you willing and able to use the emergency door?" Because I was sitting by the emergency door. So on the way into the plane, I told her yes.
Yeah.
So then, like, there was this mean lady, bro, flight attendant. Then she asked me when I was sleeping, "You know, you're sitting next to a flight attendant, next to an emergency door, right?" And I said, I thought she was asking me, "Are you willing and able to, it's time?" And I said, "Yes, of course I can." And I went back to sleep. No, I go, "Are you willing and able? You know, you're sitting next to an emergency seat." And I said, "Yes." That lady over there told me, you're sitting in a window seat. I told her, "Yes." Now, what are you asking me? Am I going to help you with this door? I told her, "Yes, I am." "No, that's not what I'm asking you. You're sitting in an emergency door."
Oh, no.
Yes, I know now.
You guys are really stressing me out, both of you.
And then I found out what kind of language she speaks, and I looked up a couple of words just to speak to her in a rude way in her language.
What did you say?
I told her, like, screw off in Portuguese, but I forgot how to say it already.
Wait, I think I know it. Voma wait.
No,
something like that. What I just said. I think that's
I looked up how to say thank you and can I help you in those polite words.
Yeah.
To make her feel bad about being mean, and it worked.
Really?
Felt bad afterwards. She was rubbing my shoulders. Made her feel bad.
This is wild. Do you speak Portuguese?
No.
Como estás? That's how to say it.
Como estás?
Yeah, it's
Can I tell you what's happening to me right now? What I'm feeling inside my bones?
Yeah, talk about your feelings.
When I'm not the
very
weirdest
alpha.
person, when I'm not the weirdest person in a room, I get uncomfortable, and you're all weirder than I am. And this is like my mojo is being the weird one, and you guys are weirder than me.
I get more comfortable when I'm around a bunch of dudes that are in shape or not in shape, but they all want to do stuff like, "Oh, we should go play basketball," or
I feel
"We should go hiking, we should go bike riding." And I'm like, "Nah, man, we should all just get high and watch that shit on TV."
Right.
I feel uncomfortable with the same group of people because want my body. Obviously. That's where I was going with it. How did you not see that?
Is that appropriate to say that?
I don't know.
They want your body?
They want my body. A group of really chiseled men. They want me for my body. It's a group. Are they hot? Are they...
What are you saying about us?
And so they see me and they're like, yes.
Do you feel safe with
that.
us? Are you saying that you feel you feel like neither of us want you?
Yeah, I'm saying I feel really safe. I don't...
So you know what I did?
Women feel safe around me because they know I don't want them for their body. I want them for their food and their cash.
Yeah.
And their attention and to laugh at my jokes for the next 30 minutes.
You know what's sad about getting older is like I remember years ago seeing this thing about Japan, how they have like hookers, but they have hookers that like you sit at a bar but you don't have sex with the woman. They just like listen to your stories and act really interested, and they go, "Wow, I can't believe that happened. That must have been really hard." And like, "Oh, that's so funny."
Are those little boys? They're not little boys, but they're adults. They're like in their 20s, but they dress up like they're in a K-pop band and they comfort older ladies.
That's not what I'm talking about, Felipe.
No, there's actually a place where an older, beat up 55-year-old woman or a lonely 40-year-old woman could go in there, hook up with a K-pop looking Japanese guy, and the guy sits there and he talks to her and
right.
He keep ordering drinks. He's like a little hooker, like a little stripper, but he's not taking no clothes off.
I see. Okay,
but he's
sure.
listening to her. I forgot the name of them.
But my
sex worker.
Sure, but like they just it's like a emotional hooker.
Emotional.
But like I'm at the point in my life now where like I would like that a lot.
Me too, man. Like I would like to go a place where there's a woman there that resembles your mom, and like if your mom passed away, and she just resembles your mom, and then you go in there for like 20 minutes of mom stuff, like, you stupid asshole, are you gonna fucking wear that, you idiot? Or you fucking have fucked up teeth, you should brush your teeth, you fucking idiot. Or maybe you miss your mom hugging you, and that lady's there to hug you, and she goes, you want a hug, baby? And she gives you a hug, or she'll push you to bed, or makes you soup or a sandwich. Or maybe you miss the abuse, like, you stupid ass, all your friends are black, you know, or you have any white friends, you know?
Or breastfeeding.
You know, just to feel good about yourself.
You can request a gate so that you recreate the memory.
Bro. Have a mom there with fake boobs giving you down. And then putting a diaper on you.
Right.
That'd be the shit right there, man.
Well, I think
no sex, just like baby stuff.
Seems like your kinks are the same.
I think we should start a business, honestly.
I would always think it's sad, dude, because when I see people who have that fetish, I have the fetish, but not like full on. Like I don't want to. I feel people like the people who actually dress up like babies,
right?
And they want to have sex with a woman, but they want to dress up like babies. They want to wear the diaper. I feel bad for the men that don't have the money to fulfill that fantasy,
right?
And they gotta walk around Figueroa or Sunset or Western Avenue, Santa Monica, looking for a prostitute that'll be willing to do that.
Right.
But they're already dressed like a baby in the car. And they're going, how much? $200. Wah! You drive away. Wah! Wah!
Have you had it seems like this isn't a life experience you've had.
Yeah?
When I was working at Whacking Hut Security, I was security for Johnny Cochran.
I was going to guess that.
In his building, I was security in charge of his building. I would drive home, bro, and I'd be at a bus stop on Western in Santa Monica, Fairfax, Santa Monica, man, and what I thought was a woman would pull up to my car and, hey there, baby, how you doing there?
Wait, that wasn't me, but I lived on that corner for a year, and it's probably the same woman. She used to meow at me.
Yeah, bro, and then I would hang out right there, and these trans women would try to get in my car. And another time, my wife and I went to go have pizza in Hollywood, and we parked in this parking section in Westwood, and I didn't know that parking lot is known for male prostitution, and it's a historic site now. There's a little historic label there. It's called Vaseline Alley. I'm not kidding. It's called Vaseline. If you Google it right now, look, Vaseline Alley, West Hollywood. And that's a known male prostitution place.
That's beautiful.
Because my friends' brothers, when they come out of the closet,
it's real.
They will go over there. See, I'm not lying, bro.
It's called cruising.
Nobody knows LA like
cruising. Me. Felipe, I believe everything you've said. We know that you're not lying about anything.
Bad eyesight, so I don't know.
But so to tell you to, you please offer her your glasses. That's very kind. Felipe, you're a mensch. You know what a mensch is?
A mensch is like a German word for like idiot or moron, right?
That's really
like shucks.
It's the opposite of all. It's the opposite of German is Jewish.
No, because that tennis player, Boris Becker, when he was 20, he said mensch, and then the referee guy, he gave him a little point off.
Maybe schmuck.
But then he said mensch is
Mensch, I'm just
saying, I took German in high school. Expression in Deutsch, nichts so gut.
That's a hate crime to a Jewish guy.
That means everybody out of the house.
Please don't come on a Jewish. Look, we'll cut this. What?
I was just watching that,
Felipe.
Bro. A lot of people are showing Holocaust movies.
Felipe, Jesus
in
Christ.
clips on TikTok without saying what movie that is. So all you see is like the bad parts, like.
Oh, you only see the bad parts of the Holocaust?
Yeah, like, right? So, like, they were showing the pianist when they raided his house, and then they threw, like, the Jewish man out the window with his wheelchair.
Yeah.
And nobody knew that was actual movie, right? But then I wrote a comment, how come the cameraman didn't help?
Felipe?
Because they would write that, when a lion is eating a hyena, or this gangbanger jumping another gangbanger. How come the cameraman doesn't help? So when I saw that, I wrote, how come the cameraman doesn't help?
Felipe, just to make things better we have a big Jewish audience on the show, like Jewish Chihuahua. We have can you just I want people to know that you're an ally of the Jews, yeah?
Oh yeah, bro. All my agents are Jewish, bro.
Okay, I don't know if that helps the point, but I'm trying to. Should we just say like your 3 favorite things about Jewish people, just so we know that you're a friend of our people?
Google.
Google's great. That counts, producer Josh, right? Google, that's a great one. You're doing great. 2 more. It's hard. That's not good if it's hard to think of.
What happened?
So the way I was alpha, I just want to tell you before we wrap things up here. My alpha story is I had to fly sketchy WestJet to Canada. I'm not proud of it, but it's $1,000 cheaper.
At least it wasn't Flair.
Oh yeah, that's the worst one, right? So, but WestJet's the one where like it charges you if you want to bring. But I had a overnight flight, so it was like I just brought my backpack. I threw my clothes in my backpack, whatever. But on the way back, I have my cousin's grandpa loves these chocolates from Canada, so I wanted to give him at the airport. I got a bunch of chocolates for him, and then my little cousins. I'm like, oh, I'll get some ketchup chips, like silly stuff, the little maple suckers, the fun little Canada treats for my little family and stuff. And then they do announcements. They go, just so you know, I was gonna smuggle my carry-on on, right? And but they go, they make an announcement. You have to pay extra if you have a carry-on, and if you have a chance to do it now. And if you don't tell us now, if we catch you walking on, you're going to have to pay extra. So I'm in this dilemma. I'm an alpha guy, and I'm just trying to be as alpha as I can be. And I was like, I'm going to not say anything, and I'm going to get past this line without paying. So I had my coat. I had a big coat with me. I have a big bag of extra carry-on. I sandwiched it inside my coat. I walked on confidently, and they didn't get me. They thought it was just a coat, the stupid assholes. That's pretty fucking alpha. You guys are looking at me like, what's the point?
Well, they didn't know that was on your back.
I smuggled stuff. Can you be impressed with me?
It's only cool if
I want
they
your
know.
validation, and I feel like you're
what?
Not impressed.
He wasn't paying attention.
I was. You put your chocolates away so they won't see you.
Yeah.
Did you open it right in front of them and say, ha-ha?
Would that make you love me?
Ha-ha, yeah.
Felipe, I've always seen you as a father figure. And I really... First of all, Papa, can I be in your Last Comic Standing inheritance?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you just validate like as someone like are you not impressed? Like, what would you have done in that situation?
What situation? I would eat the whole bag in front of that lady.
this is alpha right now.
I would have been walking, eating it in front of her. And then I would let you know, so you can't take that with you. By the time I get in a place, it's going to be gone, lady. Trust me. I would have started handing them out to people in front of her face to get rid of them. Say trick or treat. You got it.
Does it not count if it's inside your body? Are drugs the same? Like, I think you can't bring drugs on a plane. Can you consume drugs before you fly? Is that legal?
Edibles, yeah. Mushrooms, whatever you want to do.
And I know I
Alcohol.
talked to a pro wrestler once. He told me that like he had to fly international and he had some edibles left. He just like took them all before he flew.
Oh, I've flown with edibles. Well, many times.
But have you flown with illegal substances inside your body? Is what I'm asking.
No.
Hey guys, well that's the show, I guess.
Okay.
What do you think? That this is like what any constructive criticism? Like this is just a sample. I haven't started releasing this yet. This is just like a practice show. I thank you guys both for coming to like the practice show. And
I'll say this: I felt really good about this before starting. Like I was in a really good mood.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't. I feel like hurting myself now.
Okay, that's good. We want to create. You know what's
You're a cutter?
No, but should I be?
You know what's worse than apathy is worse than what you know. That's
We know what's worse than apathy, not knowing what apathy is, or empathy. Or I know sympathy, but I don't know the rest of apathies. It's therapy.
You
But
got it.
apathy, no. I just know empathy because that's what the last thing that Kurt Cobain wrote when he committed suicide. That he has no empathy, so I'm gonna shoot myself.
Jesus Christ. Well, thank you for.
And I had to look it up.
Thank you both for being on the show. And is there anything you want to plug?
Like he killed himself and gave us homework.
That's such a good. I never thought of that. Like now, 30 years later, we're still trying to do the homework. There's no right answer. That's really messed up.
That's really beautiful.
But he gave us the Foo Fighters,
Yeah, man.
so there's that. His daughter followed me on Instagram for a couple of years.
Pervert.
Yeah.
No,
That's disgusting.
Adult's daughter.
So how old is she now?
I don't track her.
When she started following you, how old
The
was
only age tracker I've ever had is the Olsen twins, but I'm 2 days younger than them, so it's not creepy.
I saw them one time at the parking lot at CBS by the Laugh Factory, and my friend ran up to the car and then they put the window up and they left. You were saying that they just took off.
Yeah, that's a fair response.
They were like in their
Yeah.
30s. They're old now.
Oh,
Well, listen, guys.
You're still young. You're like 15, right?
yeah. Right.
It's weird being the person that has to wrap. It's time to go, huh?
I'll do it.
Do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah,
You want
it's
to plug?
fine.
Do you want to plug? What do you want to plug? Never have I ever.
No,
What's your show called?
I don't want to.
Never have I ever had the one with a blind girl who's blind, who's blonde?
No, there's no blind or blonde.
Okay.
And Adrian Brody plays a Holocaust guy.
Yeah, and jumps out the window.
Netflix special. It came out recently. It's so funny. It came out a few weeks ago.
Yes, February 11 it came out.
It came out
Raging Full. It's hilarious. It was in
several
the
weeks
top
ago.
10.
It's on the. Yeah.
It's still in the top 10, man.
No, it was top one when I saw.
Yeah, it was a real comedy show, not like the one that are coming out with TED Talks.
It is true. Felipe,
Back-to-back jokes, buddy.
listen, you won. Like he's the funniest comedian in America. Officially, I'm the second most talented.
In
The
Burbank.
top 40.
On Vineland.
Dude, I crush at Flappers, bro. I've turned down stage time there before.
The all-female club.
Listen, guys, thank you for being here. And
Thanks for having me.
Was this? Are you happy you did this?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved this podcast. It was funny. It was comedy.
Do you want to come back?
Yeah, I love to.
We'll record another episode right now after we're
I'm
done.
down. Well, I got my podcast to do, or else I would do it.
Would you really mean it?
Yes.
You swear on my dog's life?
Yes. Paul, you see me?
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Thank you.
everybody. Why is it nighttime? I don't know. Okay.